Hello everyone and welcome to the Reigning Greats Kingdom. My name is Elle and today we're exploring the truth about your heart. But before we get into the video, make sure you go downstairs and click that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe so you can be notified whenever I post new videos. So without further ado, let's make it boom. Okay, so before we get into this video, let's go over the two main types of hearts. The first type is a peristaltic pump, which works a bit like a tube of toothpaste. Our second type of heart is a chambered pump, which is what humans have. But how many chambers do we have?
Vertebrates can either have a 2-chambered, 3-chambered, or 4-chambered heart, 2 being fish, 3 being reptiles and amphibians, and 4 being birds and mammals.
Why 4? As your high school teachers might have told you, a 4-chambered heart serves the purpose of separating oxygenated from deoxygenated blood. But they were lying! So let's take a look at 3 different chambered pumps.
In this 2-chambered model, you'll see the deoxygenated blood noted by the purple and the oxygenated blood noted by the blue. Also the vein, arteries, gills, capillaries, and the direction of blood flow. But even though the 2-chambered heart is primitive in comparison to the human heart, it still separates the 2 different types of blood.
As you can see in the 2-chambered heart, the oxygen is still separated. But let's move on to the 3-chambered.
This 3-chambered model is a little bit more complex, but as you can see, the deoxygenated blood is noted by purple and the oxygenated blood is still noted by blue. And while this model may be extremely efficient for reptiles and amphibians, it simply does not supply the amount of pressure that a human body needs.
In a 3-chambered heart, everything's mixed, but only in small quantities. So it's not actually really mixed. So why not just keep a 3-chambered heart for humans? Because humans are tall, and so we need a lot of pressure to pump our blood.
I mean, let's think about it. This tiny little frog doesn't have a lot of space for its blood to go, which is why a small 3-chambered heart will work fine for it, whereas a human who is much taller than a frog requires more force on the blood to make it move throughout the body, which brings us to the 4-chambered heart. This design allows for increased blood pressure, which is a much more efficient model for animals such as birds and mammals. So even though it still separates the deoxygenated and oxygenated blood, it allows for higher pressure.
So does our 4-chambered heart really separate the oxygenated from deoxygenated blood? Yes, but so does a 2-chambered and 3-chambered heart. The real significance is the increased pressure for the blood. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that I helped you get an A on your next test. Much love forever and always from Elle, and I'll see you again soon in the kingdom.
What you gonna do with that
Do the
dessert?
3, 2, 1 after you press record. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nelly, don't touch it. Oh my god, I ripped my pants. Those are my pants.